Here we are. Welcome to Conversations in the Dark with your three favorite hosts.
Yeah. We have no name.
All right, conversation topic number one. We've got them written down here.
All right, John, Isaiah, Dominic, in the black.
In the black, yeah. In the black field.
In the
All
black
right.
field.
So, NF. Opinions, Dominic, on NF?
Well, those are two letters of the alphabet. I assume they stand for, and don't quote me on this, but not for.
Is that it?
That's my opinion.
That is
on
really
NNF.
stupid. That is really stupid. Okay, that should be a little more clear. How about the rapper? Blake kept telling me
The
that.
rapper? I never bought a candy.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh, wait. Nougat. I don't have an extra
Filling.
word. Nougat filling.
No, the rapper, like the guy who Blake listens to.
The artist.
The artist.
The artist. Should we mention Blake on this? Because,
Sure. We'll mention
yeah.
Blake. We'll mention Blake.
Okay. We can use names now.
Okay, so Blake
He
keeps
doesn't own the rights to his name, guys.
I was at work
We
today.
don't own the name. We don't own the names to the rights.
Neither does
the
he.
rights to the names.
So Blake at work today was like, he wanted us to listen to all of NF's album, and I was like, okay, because I've been meaning to listen to it, and I wanted to hear exactly how good it was. So we played it, and I will say it was better than his first LP. A lot less symphonic, which kind of hate to say, but I'm kind of glad he went that direction, because it didn't sound like a soundtrack as much. He did have some pretty awesome flow on some of his tracks, though, so yeah. I don't know how much you've listened to him, Isaiah. I know Elena, I don't know what Elena thinks. What does Elena say?
Meh. She's an NF
We're just
fan.
names spelled
Well, I am
left and
too.
right here.
I don't know. My stance on NF, if I can butt in here, is I freaking hate him! I've never listened to him and I hate him! That's all.
That's good to know.
Well, I don't have ears.
How are you
random.
listening? How are you listening?
No, I do
It's
have
not the
ears.
commercial break yet, dude.
It's not the commercial break.
No.
We'll just edit it out and post.
Dude,
it.
Still
do you
on the air.
Wait, quick question. Do octopus have ears?
Do octopus have ears?
I'm actually. You're like the person who knows.
I don't know.
Well, you're like
If I could just butt in here.
They're a sack with tentacles.
If I could just butt in here, it's octopi.
Octopus.
Octopi, don't care.
Octopusidus.
Okay.
No, but you're like
Rex.
Dominic. You're like the guy who freaking knows everything about sea animals.
All
And
I
you would
know is they have tubes on each side of their head that I think shoot black stuff.
Wait, is that seriously where the black stuff comes from?
Yes, the black stuff. What is it
Nah,
called?
dude.
Ink.
Nah.
Yeah, ink. Yeah.
Ink comes from
the
the
ink-
beak.
No, the ink
I
comes
thought it
out of the
did.
little tubes in the back of its...
Nah.
Wait, I'm really confused. I had no clue where it came from.
Attention viewers, we don't have a guy behind the scenes who can look stuff up for us, so we're going to argue about this for the next 4 hours.
Actually, wait a second. I think... Okay. Look this up in Google because I don't think this is child-friendly, but it does come out of...
We need to stop it right here. We'll be right back. Creators of the fun that your mom never let you have. And the elbow rest light. Comes the item you can't be without on your next flight home. Flying the plane. Flying the...
Private?
Yes, Captain.
You were in the military, right?
No.
Oh, thought you were.
Wait, are you a captain?
Nope.
Should you be flying this plane?
I am blind.
being at this lake and skipping rocks. So like my whole arm is messed up, and I think I put my arm into a cramp just now.
Wait, are we on the air?
Yeah.
Freak.
Oh.
Language, I'm sorry.
Blam. Wait, what are we... Oh! That's what I want to ask you. So you said something about G and PG films?
Oh.
Like...
Right, the rise and decline and now death of PG films.
So I was in the movie theater like a few weeks ago, and I noticed G and PG films are gone. You remember how Toy Story and Star Wars: The Clone Wars were in the theaters at one point?
Wait, was Star Wars: The Clone Wars actually in the theaters?
Yes, episode 2.
Oh.
Episode-
Okay.
Wait, no, that was PG-13.
Okay, continue,
Why are
Dom.
we talking about this?
Continue.
Okay, so I'm continuing. Well, they were gone, and I realized PG-13 has taken over. You look at every movie rating, 97.4444448%
Stats on Pew Research Center.
of all movies in the Montana area
Yeah.
are PG-13.
Why do you think that is?
It's true.
I think it's a cult.
I think they have to get rid of all the dirty jokes. PG films, especially Disney, not calling them out or anything,
I am.
have great differences. Have a ton of dirty jokes hidden inside them. And to get that out, they had to go PG-13 so they could go open with more open jokes and get rid of the hidden stuff that was scarring kids' lives.
So, like,
gaseous discharge. You know who's really bad at that? DreamWorks Studios. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
DreamWorks was the worst thing ever because every 5 seconds was a toilet joke.
They even had a movie called Flushed Away.
Yes, they
A
did.
whole movie devoted to fart jokes.
Hugh Jackman literally went down a toilet hole.
Huge jacked man himself.
Wolverine went down into the
toilet.
He went down into the depths of where people go to the bathroom.
That's not even considering that he was a claymation rat.
Plus, I'd also like to call them out for cultural appropriation. The frogs were French, and the French don't appreciate being characterized as frogs.
Yeah, we should just give up on animation.
The show's getting with the
completely.
times here in terms of cultural.
Well, we should just give up with like, in general, portraying people as like different things in movies because apparently it's racist to do anything and portray anyone as anything in a movie nowadays.
That's true. That's very true.
Could we call out Disney on Zootopia then for basically blatant racism?
Like them or love them, they're spitting facts. You can't even argue with that. Like or dislike them, they're spitting facts. I don't care if you agree with them or not.
I couldn't have said it any better, actually.
Hallelujah, bro.
That was poetic.
Are you done yet?
No,
How about now?
nada.
Now?
Zilch.
I freaking need in here!
So, I think that Disney is playing a game called How Edgy and Offensive Can We Make Our Movies?
I think it was offensive when I saw Elsa run across the ocean. I don't think the ocean wants to be violated like that.
Why couldn't a guy do that?
Yeah.
I couldn't a guy do that?
Because they're weak, John.
I would assume that
I am
they're heavy.
racist against males.
That's
True.
sexism, dude.
I
We're
am
also-
xenophobic towards males.
We're so
I mean,
stupid we don't even
If
know.
we're swapping genders in movies, why not swap from Entangled? Why make her a girl? Why not a guy? If we're
Exactly.
swapping
Why
genders
not
here.
a lizard?
And I like Tangled.
Okay, I know you do, but I'm just throwing this out here.
I'm sorry.
I
You know.
like Comcast. Not a sponsor.
But Comcast is cool. That aside, though, what about, I don't know, Big Hero 6?
Big Hero 6.
True.
More like 7 villain.
No, Big Hero 6 ripped off
Tiny.
Ghostbusters and appropriated the Stay Puft Marshmallows race. So that's, like, come on.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I think they ripped off Japan and San
In
Francisco.
San Francisco, that's what they called San Francisco, you dweeb.
Yeah.
They still ripped them off.
Yeah, exactly,
It's true.
Dominic. Yeah.
Come up with your own fake city.
Like China. China has this thing where they literally build exact
Mhm.
replicas of cities in their country.
Yep, so they don't have to travel.
What
They've
if
got
China-
Paris.
They got New York.
Uh-huh.
They have London, right?
I
I
think
think
so.
they have London and Pisa, something
So-
like that. And Rome. They have Rome. I'm pretty sure they have Rome.
So it's true. Once you've been to China, you've been everywhere.
You've been everywhere in the world. Wait, does that mean we should make our own Beijing and Shanghai in America
Yes.
and call it New China?
That would be amazing.
That would be so cool.
That would
But
be
would also be-
Chinatown 2.0.
Can you imagine all the Panda Expresses in those cities?
Although we still wouldn't have all the other countries that China has. So technically,
You mean
China
states?
has everything.
That
That's true.
sucks.
And they're great because their government tells us so.
Their government tells us? Their government's a liar.
What if they're
But they say they're being honest.
Don't believe everything you read on the internet. You'll learn that from me.
I didn't read it on the internet. I heard
I
it in the
believed
newspaper.
a guy who
I
said-
heard it in the newspaper.
I believe the
A
guy
Nigerian prince told me
No,
that's true.
No, I believe the guy who said he was Jesus on the internet. I went and met him, and it turned out the guy was a 12-year-old girl with Jesus hair.
I'm scared.
But she identified as Jesus.
Yes, she did, but that doesn't change the fact that you don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, what is it gonna take with you? What is this gonna take? Do you need me to give you hard evidence?
Have you read all the rules of the internet?
What are the rules of the internet?
There are many rules of the internet. You shouldn't read all of them. Stay away from the third decade and also
Third, 4, 8,
What
12,
are you even
and 20.
talking about?
You've
stay
never
away
read-
from the rules of the
You've
internet.
never read the rules of the
I
internet?
I've never
actually
read the
haven't.
rules of the
I
internet.
actually haven't.
Seriously?
Okay, these are a
Oh my
thing.
gosh,
We
they're a
probably
thing.
shouldn't talk about most
No,
of these rules because
definitely
most of
not.
these rules are not appropriate for this channel.
Definitely.
But
Crap.
yeah, there's rules to the internet,
Uh-huh.
people, and look out because a lot of these rules are very true.
So
A
isn't
lot
one
of these rules are very oofy as well.
Isn't
Is
one of the
actually-
rules don't believe everything you read on
No.
said internet?
Nope.
False.
Okay, viewers,
Because
listeners.
the internet makes these rules themselves.
Okay, our beloved listeners, please don't go looking him up or you will probably be scarred for life.
Now they're gonna go look them up. You are really smart.
We are smart.
I
You
am on
broke
a
rule.
rule.
You broke rule number 1 of common sense. Don't tell someone to do something that has a bad ending to it, or else they will go and do it.
Common sense has rules.
Yes, it does.
Whoa.
Frick.
We are
Men weren't
really using
uploaded
special
these
language.
rules.
Yeah,
Or so women tell us.
women rule the world. Women rule. I know women rule over me. You should have seen the empowered people we had coming to work today.
You should
I
have
was
seen.
inspired. I was inspired.
My mom made me eat a sandwich today.
She forced it down his throat.
Yeah.
She should have seen it. She took egg beaters and was like, Dominic, you eat this or you die. It was insane. I was a little concerned, so I tried to stay out of it. Luckily, I made it out with just having to drink a smoothie that Dominic didn't drink. Remember that?
Yeah, that was gross. That
That
was
was-
like actual compound.
Okay, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll along to our next.
All right. So we're going with the boys because Leonard's been a butt to us for a while now. And here are the boys. Isaiah and Dominic, if you can see him in the back, he's disciplining Leonard. All right, we're gonna go teach Leonard a lesson he will never forget.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't give me that smug look, Leonard. You know what happened the last time? Yeah. All right.
You know, when you get smug, that happens. And
I
you don't
like
like
that.
it when that happens, don't
There.
do you, Leonard?
You need to learn.
You need to learn a lesson, bud. And keep your headspace out of our headspace. You get what I'm grasping
You have
here?
all the jobs. You're like the face of Macy's and J.C. Penney.
Now,
I forgot how there's one more.
all we need to do
Worry about it.
to teach you a lesson.
Folks, if you can see those lights down there, that is where Leonard meets his end.
Down in the hood.
This could probably be the thumbnail.
I think it could. Leonard ticks off half the world.
Leonard ticks off half the world.
All right.
Gets taught
Where should
epic lesson.
Let's do it right about now, Dominic.
Where should we
Epic.
jump from, man?
All right. Just keep going.
Keep going,
Just
roll,
keep
just
on
go.
going.
All right.
All right, here we
Keep
go.
on going.
Okay.
Here we go, boys.
Bye,
This
Leonard.
boy will never learn.
He's
Let him,
horrible.
let's take him out. Do it.
Bye, Leonard.
All right, I think
Now
he got what he
Leonard's even
deserved.
freaking out the deer.
loves Leonard.